Macau will mark 25 years since it returned to China tomorrow after more than 400 years of Portuguese rule. And the special administrative region, much like Hong Kong, has been hailed by Beijing as the exemplary child of its one country, two systems governance. CNA's Mei Wong traveled to Macau to find out the challenges ahead for the city and how it aligns itself to China's National Development Plan.
77-year-old Yuen Tin Yao has been making and selling the traditional dragon's beard candy for more than 40 years. The Macau native remains proud of his product, made of maltose and flour with fillings such as peanuts and sesame till today. Aside from the candy being a popular snack in Macau, the government has also listed it as an intangible cultural heritage since 2020. But sustaining the business hasn't been easy.
嗰啲銷售量嚟計，當然命有用。疫情嗰陣時當然係好啲好多啦，但係有疫情之後咧，好多都個成數都好低落，好低啊，低咗幾成都有㗎。
According to the Macau Tourism Office, visitors from China, Hong Kong and Taiwan make up the top 3 markets to the region. In the first 10 months of this year, top market of Chinese visitors saw more than 20 million setting foot in Macau. During the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, the number of China tourists fell to just 5 million. Renowned largely for its gaming industry, the former Portuguese colony is fairly unfamiliar to Western visitors.
They need to spread the culture, I think. Like if the other people know the culture, maybe they are more interested to come here and meet like all of you and all these beautiful places. Like till 2 months ago, like I didn't knew about Macau.
It's my first time ever in Macau. From someone who doesn't gamble, in my opinion, it's really beautiful anyway. So I really recommend to all the people to join Macau, not just for gambling, but there is a lot of more to discover.
For a region that's more than 30 times smaller in land size than neighboring Hong Kong, with about 700,000 residents, Macau's post-pandemic economic recovery has been impressive. According to the International Monetary Fund, this Chinese territory's economy grew by almost 81% last year, driven by a surge in export services after China lifted its pandemic restrictions. As part of China, Macau's economic performance is closely intertwined with Beijing's growth. The IMF last month revised down Macau's growth this year to 10.6% from its previous forecast of 13.9%. It's not all glitz and glamour here in Macau that's known for its flashy and lucrative casino industry. Increasingly, Macau knows it needs to diversify its sources of income. It wants to shed its image of being known just as a gaming capital and attract more foreign investments in the likes of hosting, say, mega business conferences and even global sporting events. But that hasn't been easy. Observers believe that if Macau fails to transform itself as quickly as possible, it may end up facing even greater challenges in the near future. Challenges that the incoming chief executive, Sam Ho Fai, is quick to address. Outlining his vision for the city in the next 5 years, he wants to seize the opportunities offered by the Greater Bay Area project to implement economic diversification. He added that Macau has a solid financial foundation to push forward with the plan after the city recorded its highest level of fiscal surplus of over 76 billion. Along with neighboring Hong Kong, Chinese President Xi Jinping has urged the 2 autonomous regions to work closer together and further integrate themselves into China's broader development plans. An hour away by ferry from Hong Kong, many young Macau residents have been lured to the global financial center to seek better employment and business opportunities. Macau lawmaker Jose Pereira Coutinho therefore wants more non-gaming quality jobs created to retain local young talents and to formulate stronger policies to tackle social inequality.
Since the COVID, inequality is a very important issue to be tackled. The gap between the rich and poor is widening. So we are tackling these issues right now with the government policies such as subsidizing, giving direct subsidies to the poor family and the middle income.
Social service organization like Caritas Macau has been assisting needy residents for more than 40 years now. Since the city's handover to China in 1999, the Macau authorities have been placing strong emphasis on social welfare under the guidance of the Chinese central government. With their strong support, Caritas has been able to help at least 10,000 people every year through services like food bank handouts and elderly care services. But going forward, the organization foresees more people, especially the elderly and migrant workers, will require help.
而家澳門都有超過17萬嘅外僱，其中咧外僱之中咧有超過7萬嘅人咧唔係講中文嘅，咁呢一批咧係嚟自唔同嘅國家地區咧，佢哋都需要一個支援嘅。好可惜咧，暫時我哋呢個環節咧嘅支援咧仲係有限嘅喺澳門。社福嘅服務咧，經濟援助嗰啲基本上唔會係面向佢哋嘅。
Aside from chasing high economic growth, some residents believe the authorities should also strive to cultivate a community that will preserve the values and unique culture of Macau, rich with Chinese and Portuguese heritages. May Wong, CNA, Macau.